The conflict in Gaza has ignited widespread protests in Israel, fueled by growing anger over the ongoing war. Israeli police used water cannons and arrested dozens as thousands of demonstrators, driven by a demand to secure the release of hostages, staged a one-day strike that disrupted roads and businesses across the country. These demonstrations, organized by groups representing families of missing individuals, reflect deep frustration with Israel's planned military operations in densely populated areas of Gaza, which many fear could put remaining hostages at greater risk. As of now, 50 hostages remain, with 20 believed to still be alive. Protesters chanted slogans like, "We don't win wars by taking bodies," emphasizing their belief that a lasting solution requires a direct deal, not prolonged fighting. Even former military leaders have now called for an end to the conflict. But here's where it gets controversial. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has firmly opposed any agreement that would allow Hamas to retain power, arguing that ending the war without defeating the group would only strengthen its position and delay the rescue of hostages. The situation in Gaza is dire. Hospitals and witnesses reported that at least 17 aid workers were killed on Sunday, including 9 near the Morag corridor, who were waiting for UN assistance. One survivor described being targeted by Israeli snipers after attempting to reach a convoy. Meanwhile, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which manages critical aid distribution points, denied reports of gunfire near its facilities, though Israel has not yet responded to these claims. The war has displaced most of Gaza's population and left over 61,900 dead, with more than half being women and children. Recent figures show 2 children and 5 adults died of malnutrition, a crisis that the UN warns has reached its worst level since the war began. Despite some aid resuming, deliveries remain far below what's needed, as Israel's blockade has blocked most supplies since March. As tensions rise, fears grow over a new military offensive targeting Gaza City and other central areas. While the Israeli military plans to evacuate civilians from combat zones, many Palestinians insist there is no safe place to go. "There are no humanitarian zones at all," said Ragda Abu Daher, who has been displaced 10 times during the war. "Here is bombing and there is bombing." Meanwhile, Israeli airstrikes in Yemen have escalated, targeting Houthi rebels who have been firing missiles at Israel. A power plant in Sanhan was hit, sparking a fire. Israel claims the strikes were in response to attacks on its territory, though the Houthi group denies any wrongdoing. What do you think about Netanyahu's stance? Are there ways to achieve peace without defeating Hamas? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation that needs every voice.